champions. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me just pause my music. Actually, I'm gonna just turn it down because you know what? Because I'm recording by myself, it's I like having a little bit of music in the background. So you're gonna see headphones a little bit weird because I have my Bluetooth device on, so I can listen to my music. But yeah, that's where we're at today. Also, I'm sitting down, so that's why the view is a little bit different. You're gonna see more of the mess that's on my table. Yeah, I'm not the most clean person. That aside, let's jump into Coliseum Fate because I want to do some deck building, and I figure let's do that together. So one thing to note straight off the bat is that he's actually got a few of the domain spaces reserved. So Coliseum of Fate, one word.com will get you straight here, which is awesome. Let me throw that up on screen actually. Let's get some text going on here. So you can see that. And let's make it there you go. Coliseum of Fate. That's a thing now. There's other updates that I'm sure are going to be coming along the way, but overall, like, definitely just loving this tool. Loving it so much. So I want to get into the Fate Weaver, do some deck building. Last time, so I made a Fong deck, and it was not the greatest. You saw me play that against Joey, and that did not go very well. So let's sign in. Yes, authorize. Fate Weaver. Where's my Fong deck? Fong Invasion. Do I want to edit this? Alright, let me show you what I had here. It was not very solid because I could not just maintain the output. That was the big issue. The Rapier Precisions were kind of cool. Actually, here. If you didn't see that game against Joey, then you'll notice you won't know why this is so exciting. But it's there. The actual text for Rapier Precision is on the card now, which is absolutely amazing. Is there a way to make this bigger? Can I like double click on the card? Oh no, that increased the amount of them. It was great having evasion. I definitely was able to stay alive for a while. Without the ability to just output damage, I wasn't doing very much. You know what? I'm not particularly strong with Fong. Let's go with more easy wins. Champion that I have a lot of fun. I already have a core deck. I was going to make a rain deck, but you know what? No. Let's go with someone else. Who else? We see these three get played a lot. Especially Kun and Nubia are hyper meta relevant right now. Actually, let's build my long deck. So let's make a new long deck. Boom. So, I wonder if I could just type holy. I could give. Do I want to make the holy deck? I like the holy deck and the holy brand. I've always been a huge fan of Nizu and the Archon of Vigor. Those have always worked really well for me. What else can we add into this? One of the times where a new wolf would be really useful. Vorpal Blade. So the key about this is making it a semi-fighter deck. The Gilded Stag is nice, but at 11 aura compared to the 9 of the wolf. Extra awareness is nice, but you know what? I have enough things going on here. This is a 5G, right? Yeah. So let's look into that. Searing Light over Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire is definitely lower on aura, which is useful. Searing Light is going to deal consistent 2 damage. It's action speed versus swift. I don't normally run this deck with Phoenix Fires. It is an AoE. With skeletons coming out, it could be useful. Let's try it. That's part of my philosophy is like you should be willing to just try cards and see how they go. The Naga's never done me well. but the Vixen does. I am gonna run 2 Holy Imbues. So let's get those in. Let's get 3 of these in. I want to get 5 of these in. And 5 of these in. These are the big boys. I want 8 of those. 5 of these. No, this is too many. Let's go down to 6. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah. Left hooks are useful. So let's balance out those. So these 5 balance out that. This 5. I need another 4G to balance that out. I'm not keen on running 6 of these. Hopefully you can see my screen. Like, should I increase the resolution? Maybe that's a little bit better so you can see things a little bit easier. Now, I know my face is covering some of the stuff, but you know what? It's better than just the talking screen. Sometimes it's good just to have someone there, even if you're not engaging with it all the time. So the Holy Imbue, the reason of having the Holy Imbue is it allows me to run other fighting techniques and still get the holy benefit off of them. So my ways of branding, you got the Holy Brand here, Holy Brand here, and Holy Brand here. Long's built-in attack is holy. This is dealing holy, but this does open the door for us to run some non-holy damage outputs. There's no anti-air here. That's the big thing that I'm looking at. Like an angel would just decimate this deck. What are my options there? I guess Purifying Wave is a solid option. Does this... Your target gains a holy attribute to all their attack abilities played this time. So yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot else that I can add into this just yet. Especially when it comes to aerial damage. We don't have a lot of ways to knock out angels. I do like Mystical Spear. That's always been a big fan of mine. Because double spears could work on that. And spears can also help with dealing with... What's his face? You know who I'm talking about, right? Stone Protector. Stone Protector. Okay, sorry. Mystical Spear. Still 5 in for now. See, it does do holy damage. How come that didn't show up on our list? That's fine. Giant Scorpion. Archon. So the question is, do I put in bolt shots? Bolt shots or Purifying Waves? I think Purifying Waves would be a better call. Purifyings or Substrikes? Because the Substrike cast ability can knock an angel out. Doesn't allow me to deal with multiple though. I think the Purifying Wave allows me to, in the worst case scenario, like, deal with a really bad situation. So my balance is over by 15, obviously we know this. So let's look at Chi 4. I think that's what this is. 4s, yeah. think Wind Slash gives us some advantage. So these are now useless because I didn't go with the bolt shots. So I have 5 spots open and I'm over by 14 points. So even if all these are 3s, I'm still over. But let's get them in and see what I want to do. Well, let's get more of these in. I think 6 is reasonable. No, let's go 5. Oh, left hooks. Okay. So I'm still over by 4. I need to drop a few points here. So let's drop one of these. And I guess drop one of these. I don't want to drop one of these. Guess my option is to drop some of these. So I can now bring back a 6 if I put in a 4. So let's bring that in and bring that in. Yeah, I like this. Because what this allows me to do is this is a small AoE in case I'm dealing with swarms. This allows me to deal with just contribute to the damage. This is the only non-holy damage, but I think it's still reasonable. This is going to be hard to pull off, but the value here is that if I'm going head-to-head against certain summons, it'll be something people won't expect, and I think that's the value add here. So let's get that in. These allow me to, from a distance, support my summons and be a threat. This can also allow me to be a threat, so I do have quite a bit of combat tricks for him. This becomes my safety net, and then my core summons, the Nizu, the Archon, the Annual Wolf. These are my core summons that I'm bringing in. Nothing that's super threatening. This isn't like a typical long deck where I'm running Brooks or Giant Scorpions. A little bit different, a little bit more focused in the holy damage. But I think the Holy Brand's really fun. It can create a really interesting just OTK situation where you can just bash your opponent for a whole lot. What else is required? I have no evasion, but the key here is that Long just has 28 health. Let him tank it. Don't focus on defensive, don't focus on evasion, just tank the damage. Archon of Vigor will heal me, which is nice. It's the built-in Breath of Jae'Lara, so I think this is solid. I'll leave this deck as is. It is saved, hopefully, at this point. And let's get some games in. So, alright, hopefully the next video I put out will be gameplay video. As I close off this video, I want to remind you to support your local game stores. They are the backbone of the hobby industry. Also, please follow our partner content creators. They are working very hard to make content that you are interested in. So check out our playlist of videos made by them and like and subscribe to their videos. Finally, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all our Patreon supporters. Without you, this game would not be where it is today. Thank you for being awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.